Welcome, Radiant Leo souls. Whether you're one of my longtime cosmic royals who's been strutting alongside this channel through every retrograde and revelation, or you're brand new, fresh off a late-night YouTube rabbit hole, guided here by some mysterious tingle in your chest, welcome to Golden Fortune Leo. Around here, we don't just interpret horoscopes. We decode divine timing, inner truths, and the kind of soul evolution that doesn't come with a manual, but absolutely comes with a roar. Now, let me be real with you. This isn't one of those Mercuries in the microwave, so don't text your ex type of updates. What's happening right now? It's bigger. May 24th brings us the Sun trine Pluto, and this, my fellow Leos, is no ordinary celestial nudge. This is Pluto's first official megaphone moment since it entered Aquarius, and guess who's standing directly under the speaker? Yep. You. When the Sun, your planetary ride or die, forms a harmonious trine with Pluto, the heavyweight champion of transformation, something sacred awakens in your soul. It's like the universe slaps you awake, not with chaos, but with clarity. The kind that doesn't just whisper change is coming, but shouts you are the change. This transit doesn't play around. It hits you not in the head, but in the solar plexus, that powerhouse right beneath your ribcage where your courage, confidence, and unshakable sense of self reside. It's like someone rang a bell inside your spirit, and suddenly you remember why you incarnated in the first place. This is the roar before the rise. You're not just living through another astrological event. You're being activated. The chosen ones, those brave enough to walk their own path and weird enough to inspire the rest, will feel it first. And guess what? That's you. This is Leo 2.0, baby. More magnetic. More intentional. Way less patient with surface level nonsense. So stretch out that crown chakra, take a deep breath, and get ready. Because you're not just entering another transit. You're stepping into your legacy. And here at Golden Fortune Leo, we don't just ride the wave, we become the tide. Welcome home. Let's talk about what's really going on beneath the glitter and gold, Leo, because as much as you love a grand entrance, this next chapter unfolds more like a quiet revolution than a fireworks show. And honestly, that's what makes it even more powerful. Welcome to your emotional renaissance. You might have expected transformation to arrive with thunder, lightning, and a cosmic drum roll. But nope. Pluto has a different kind of flair. What's coming isn't chaos, it's clarity. Almost suspiciously calm clarity. Like when your house is too quiet and you're wondering what your inner child is about to set on fire. But instead of panic, there's peace. Real, earned peace. The kind that doesn't ask for attention, it commands respect. You may find old emotions rising like ancient kings returning from exile, grief you forgot you buried, anger you never got to express, tenderness you swore off in your unbothered era. But here's the cosmic twist, these feelings aren't here to hijack your day. They're not kicking the door in with a box of tissues and unresolved trauma. They're asking gently, are you finally ready to lead, from the heart? That's Pluto's magic, emotional honesty without the emotional hangover. No drama, no breakdowns in the frozen food aisle. Just truth. Clean, crisp, undeniable truth. You won't be drowning in emotion, you'll be integrating it like a wise lion remembering its purpose. And just when you thought it couldn't get weirder, bam! Your intuition levels up like it downloaded the Deluxe Psychic Expansion Pack. Have you been noticing weird flashes of knowing lately? Like you can read someone's vibe the moment they walk into a room? Or predict exactly what your coworker's about to say before they even open their mouth? That's not anxiety, and it's definitely not mind reading, although, admit it, you've always secretly suspected you had that gift. That's Pluto whispering through your instincts like a cosmic life coach, sliding psychic cheat codes under your pillow while you sleep. With Sun trine Pluto, your inner Sherlock Holmes just got a serious upgrade. The fog lifts. The motives behind people's actions, your own weird patterns, even that strange dream you had last Tuesday, they all start making sense. This isn't vague gut feeling stuff. It's crystal clear, soul-level data, arriving in full HD. And the best part? No caffeine required. You're not just intuitive, you're seeing life from the director's chair now. You can read a room, decode a conversation, and understand emotional subtext like it's second nature. People will wonder what changed. Why you seem so tuned in, so unbothered, so sovereign. And you'll know. You're not the same Leo you were. You're the awakened one. One of the chosen ones, navigating 2025 not by force, but by flow. Not through dominance, but through discernment. This is the beginning of your emotional renaissance, your intuitive glow up, and darling, you're wearing it well. Let's be honest, Leo. You've always had impeccable taste in drama, but what's unfolding now? It's subtler, wiser, and way more stylish. Think of it as your soul's quiet rebrand. Welcome to what I call the Graceful Goodbye Era, where you don't rage quit old habits, you simply stop RSVPing to their chaos. You may notice certain behaviors, fears, or even long-standing relationships suddenly feel like last season's wardrobe. You look at them and think, wait, I used to wear that. And it's not judgment, it's realization. The growth didn't scream. It whispered. And now you're standing here, blinking in the sunlight of your own evolution. Don't panic. This isn't forced transformation. You're not being dragged into change, you're regrowing into it. Like a lion who suddenly realizes it doesn't need the cage open, because it no longer fits inside anyway. As you enter the year of triumph 2025, here's the real revelation: you didn't have to torch the past. Some bridges didn't burn, they just stopped showing up on your map. You stopped walking across them, and they gently disappeared into mist. That's Pluto's kind of magic, permanent change without the mess. Now let's talk relationships, because oh yes, they're getting the cosmic cleanse too. This isn't about cutting people off. It's about resonance. Pluto is running a divine filter across your connections, and only those vibrating at the frequency of your authentic self will stick around. The rest? They'll drift like fog at sunrise. No shade, no drama, just truth. You'll find yourself craving soul over surface, meaning over small talk. How are you? Won't cut it anymore unless the answer includes shadow work and emotional availability. And honestly, you're ready. The masks come off. Your energy no longer tolerates pretense, performative connections, or people who liked the old you better. The universe will send you mirrors, friends, lovers, mentors who reflect not the curated persona, but the real, raw, radiant Leo you're becoming. And trust me, that version of you? Absolutely worth showing up for. Alright Leo, buckle up, because this is where things start to get mystical. I'm talking about the dreams, the signs, the spiritual GPS rerouting your whole storyline with the kind of precision that even your inner skeptic will raise an eyebrow at. When Sun trines Pluto, the veil between worlds thins. You may find yourself waking from dreams that feel more like movie trailers for your next life chapter, vivid, emotional, and oddly well-directed. You'll meet old friends who never existed, get advice from spirit guides disguised as your 4th grade math teacher, or walk through portals in your sleep that make your morning latte feel anticlimactic. And then there are the synchronicities. Oh yes, get ready for the universe to start talking in symbols and winks. That phrase you hear 3 times in a day? Not random. That stranger who reminds you of someone you swore you knew in another life? Pay attention. These aren't coincidences, Leo. They're cosmic breadcrumbs leading you toward alignment. Your role? Be the majestic lion that follows the trail with curiosity, not control. And just when you thought the magic was all up in the clouds, guess what? Your body becomes the oracle. This energy isn't just spiritual, it's somatic. Your physical self is syncing up with the shift. You might feel tingling in your hands, a flutter in your chest, or even waves of energy that crash and recede like you're plugged into some kind of galactic charger. Don't fight it. This isn't burnout. It's energetic calibration. That tightness in your chest could be grief waving its final goodbye. That surge in your belly? That's your lion instinct roaring back to life after too many years of being polite. You're not losing it, Leo, you're waking up to it. Your body's whispering truths your mind isn't fast enough to catch. So stretch, breathe, hydrate like the divine being you are, and know that every shiver, ache, or jolt is your system syncing with something bigger. The universe is speaking, and this time, it's coming through you. Let's get down to it, Leo, because this is where it stops being theory and starts being destiny. Pluto has officially set up shop in Aquarius, and May 24th? That's not just a date on your calendar. It's Pluto's first public address in this sign since before your great-great-great-great-grand lion was born. We're talking 248 years ago. And now, the cosmic microphone is pointed straight at you. What you decide in this window, yes, even the small stuff like that conversation you've been avoiding, that nudge to finally start that project, or that moment you choose authenticity over approval, will ripple through the next 20 years. Think of it like laying the foundation for your personal temple, not just rearranging furniture in a rental. So here's the real question. Will you shrink to fit the version of you that's easier for the world to digest, or will you roar, fully and unapologetically, from the truth of who you are? Because let's be honest, Leo was never built for small. Your soul signed up for impact, heart-first leadership, and enough charisma to light up a stadium. The universe isn't asking you to hustle, grind, or chase something outside of you. It's handing you the mic and saying, speak your truth, shine your light, lead with love. And that's not metaphor. That's mission. You're not just going through another planetary shift, you're being chosen to anchor something greater. You are the lighthouse in this Aquarian storm. Not because you're louder, but because you know how to stand tall in chaos and radiate warmth when others feel lost. So what now? Journal like your spirit guide is ghostwriting. Meditate like Buddha's watching from the next cloud over. And if you need to cry, scream, laugh, or dance it out in your kitchen at 3 am, do it. That's sacred practice now. Then get dressed in your metaphorical, or literal, no judgment, crown, and step forward like you're walking a cosmic runway straight into your legacy. Remember, the universe doesn't reward performance. It blesses presence. It expands in the direction of your alignment, not your fear. So give yourself full permission to become. Not who others expect, but who you truly are. Because Leo, you were never here to blend in. You were born to ignite. If something in this stirred your soul or made you feel a little more alive, a little more you, then you already know what time it is. Drop a comment with the weirdest synchronicity you've had lately. Share this with a fellow lion who's forgetting how majestic they are. Like this video. And if you haven't already, subscribe to Golden Fortune Leo, because this isn't just astrology. It's activation. And baby, your time is now.